way from New Mexico. That's where James McGill is from. And Kim Wexler. Say this. Skinny Pete and Friends teleplay.
Kenny.
No, Skinny.
Skinny Pete.
And Friends.
And Friends.
Teleplay.
Teleplay.
And this could be L. I'm the guitar man. This is possibly L.
Teleplay.
Possibly L. You're looking at her right here. I gotta get her to do a Russian accent. Or maybe she'll talk muffled. Or maybe she's so good you can't even tell she has a Russian accent. That kind of spy. By the way, where are you going? Cut to bird. I'm just joking. We made it, Willow Bend Mall. We're still here. We went outside for a moment to get lunch. Crate and Barrel. That's the one that we're gonna be working on right now. So we're going in to vlog Crate and Barrel. Really quick pass. All right, watch out for copyright. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, do we have it? Hang on. Do you hear a lull? I don't recognize it. I don't think it's copyrighted. All right, so how much do you think this is right here, this basket? I'm gonna guess $90 even.
This basket?
Yeah, or it's on the tag.
60.
60?
Oh, 90, good job.
Yeah, it's nice silverware for registry if you're getting married. How much do you think the gold ones are over there? I'm gonna say $4 per.
$4.
Yeah, per silverware. How much do you think it is? $3.95. It's off by a nickel. And here are Aspen, Marine White dinnerware, Mercer White, and Craft Linen dinnerware. What do you think about on the lights? Say $490.
$525.
$525?
Or 29.
Okay. So you were a little bit closer. This is called a Laken collection. Meat Marin dinnerware.
How much for the dinner plate?
I'm gonna say $25.95.
$16.95.
What was your guess?
I was gonna say 19.
Abaco dinner collection. You say abaco? How do you guess to say it? Abaco?
Abaco.
Abaco, good guess. All right, gotta step out. A lot of music in there. So we don't know, I didn't recognize any of it, but it is good though. Crate and Barrel. Check it out. Dinnerware, silverware. They've got what? Furniture. What else?
Baskets.
Appliances. They have appliances.
They did?
Yeah, they have appliances. Remember they have the pizza cooker?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have a pizza cooker in there. Check them out. Crate and Barrel. We're at the shops at Willow Bend Mall. All right, let's go get something to eat. Well, we made it to the food court, and we brought our own lunch.
Yep. Brought
So
our own lunch.
we prepared our own food for the food court, and here it is right here. Right there. So we made it there, the food court. And what do you think about the food court?
It's pretty much a dining room with 3 restaurants.
Well, they're growing. The restaurants are growing.
That's true.
Willow Bend's kind of a quaint mall. It's not like it's not like Stonebriar.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. But it's cool though. It's classy. I think Willow Bend's classy. Anyway, we're about to step in front of the middle, or in the middle, or not in the front, but in the middle of the food court. Remember whenever we met up again? We met up right here at the food court. That's where we met, at the food court. Here, let's stand right here. This is, we got a photo of Linda in front of this thing at the food court, if you remember. All right, they got tons of music playing at the food court. We'll get a photo. All right, we're gonna do a photo. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wait, hang on. Kiss first. Okay, and the photo. Choose a table.
It's the only table.
Let me get that for you. You're welcome.
They don't have bigger tables?
Well, they have other tables.
Oh, that's big enough. Okay, real quick. Because that's my can of chicken.
Food is in its special place. We're not going to vlog it, but we're all going to pray over this imaginary food, right? Jesus. Amen. Amen. Y'all have a good one. We're going to have our meal, and we'll see you later. And believe it or not, we're having chicken and crackers with Linda's favorite red bell pepper. Rocco Shapiro, or no, I don't know how to say his name, but Rocco, the famous chef, Shapiro or something like that. Anyway, he did this on a radio show. He made a meal out of like what he could find in the office, and he's a famous chef. And he actually did. He just looked around and mixed all these things together to make a meal for everybody. That you know, they were doing the disc jockey at the radio station, so he found food at the radio station and mixed it all together. I heard the radio broadcast of it. I think his name is Rocco Shapiro. I met him in New York. He's a famous chef. His name is Rocco. But he what they did is they did a contest to see, at that moment, it was like an improv contest to see if he could come up with something and make a meal at whatever's at the office. So they were at a disc jockey, like a radio disc jockey, a DJ. And it was like a DJ, you know, asked him, said, well, what you have, find out whatever you can find right here and make a meal for us. And he just started throwing stuff together and made this meal. I met him, though. I auditioned for the restaurant. It was a show that was on television. I think it was on NBC or something like that, or something of that nature. All right, so Linda, what do you call this?
Linda Cracker Special.
The Linda Cracker Special, which is chicken, pepperoni. It's also a red bell pepper, a little bit of mustard,
A little bit of mayo.
and a little bit of mayo. There's mayo in there? Yeah, there's actually mayo in there. So a little bit of
relish.
Oh, and we're gonna add relish. So she's preparing the meal right now.
You don't get much relish ever. So.
And
Nope, not yet.
not yet. Still working on it. And the pimento cheese. Here we go. All right, so it's pepperoni on a cracker with chicken, mustard, pimento cheese, and bell pepper. You can also add mayo and relish. It's actually very good. It's Linda's what?
Special cracker.
Linda's special cracker. So you can drop a penny in there and make a wish. Do you have a penny?
I
gonna do an imaginary penny, which are the most, they're the most powerful. Here goes my imaginary penny. I wish to be one of the most famous entertainers of all time. Do you want to throw a penny in?
Sure, I'll throw a penny in.
Wonder what you wished for. Sorry, I was getting the crate and barrel thing for later. Sorry, because we did that one. Okay, we're good. Really, the best note to give you is do what you would do if the camera wasn't on you. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop or pause for the camera. Let me go check real quick. Just as I said before, there's a car sitting by my, or a truck sitting by my car with a running engine every single time we come here. All right, so we are gonna go into Equinox. We're gonna see if they have like tons of music playing, and we're gonna see what they're about, right?
Right.
Okay, Equinox. There we go. Let's see what Equinox is. Are y'all like a workout center or a spa? Oh, you are? Okay.
What is it?
It's a workout center.
Oh.
Is it spa or workout?
Oh, cool.
Okay, y'all have weights and stuff like that? Okay, cool. So it's a spa. Equinox is a spa. It smells like a spa though. Like one of those spas in Vegas or something like that. That's pretty cool. So I guess they have clothing at the spa. Yeah, those are sportwear. It's sportwear clothing. So this is Equinox clothing. So you go in the spa and workout center, you can buy clothing. All right, I just want to check that out. So this one was Josie Records. And this is the Verve Pipe. Fleetwood Mac Rumors, also at Josie Records. And the Goo Goo Dolls. Then I have all of this right here. I'm gonna take it to Plano Antique. In Rainbows, Smashing Pumpkins, Smashing Pumpkins Gish, Adore, Smashing Pumpkins Zero, Smashing Pumpkins, I don't know what that is, Coldplay Parachutes, got Busted Out, Taxi Driver CD, which I'm not selling that, Stone Temple Pilots, this is Dave Matthews, then we've got John Coltrane, Beethoven, East German, the piano, I'll probably get a copy of that digitally, Jimmy Scott, Thelonious Monk, Mingus, that's my cousin's original album, Sandals, Magic, Carpet, I have to hang on to that one too. That's an original for my cousin. He had his own record label called Adia Records with the AID. This is also original artist, I'll have to keep that one. The Band, Last Waltz, and Greatest Hits. And those. You are connected to OnStar, psych. That thing really works. All right, we're gonna go to Plano Antique. And we're gonna have them look at this. I'm keeping a few of them. Okay. We're in Linda's Super Pontiac G5. The Super Pontiac G5. Plano Antique. Getting rid of the old CDs. I don't listen to them, that's why. I don't listen to any of these CDs. Why even have them, you know? All right, we're listening to Sandals, Magic Carpet by Robert Cam, my cousin. And here's the original. Let's see if I can find the original.
Grandpa, tell me about Sandals Magic Carpet.
Sandals Magic Carpet.
He lives in Seattle, Washington.
A long time ago,
He's also an actor.
I remember a girl named Santa. She had a magic carpet. It was a beautiful carpet, and it had the smell of the finest intoxicating herbs.
He's into herb.
I remember that smell from when I used to ride.
I think I'm keeping this one. I'm going to keep Sandal Magic Rub. It's the only good one other than John Dyer stuff. Oh crap, I left John Dyer stuff. Oh well. No, I'm keeping some of this stuff. I'm keeping this, and I'm keeping the original stuff that's not copyrighted yet. No, I left it back at my place, but I didn't really think to take everything.
That old magic carpet.
This is an original.
Had so many adventures.
So it can't. They cannot block the content.
Lost most of its fragrance, and it doesn't fly for me anymore. But if I close my eyes and sit down, it can bring me visions of the past. All I have to do is let go, and it will guide everything I see. It seems to be telling me of the angels.
What do you mean, Grandpa? How do you know that?
Because I am sitting on it right now.
But you're sitting in a chair, Grandpa.
Oh, yes. Well then, close your eyes and use your imagination.
Hey, there you are on a carpet.
Very good. You have a wonderful imagination. What am I doing right now?
You're waving at me.
That's right. How about right now?
You're making a funny face.
Very funny. Put that tongue back in your mouth. Now, using your imagination, come sit next to me on the carpet. What does it feel like?
It feels alive.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like it could take off and fly.
In your imagination, it can do anything you want it to do.
I want it to fly. Oh, Grandpa, how'd you make it do that?
I didn't.
All right, we're gonna listen to it a little bit later.
You are making it fly.
Okay, so this is my cousin's. It's called Sandals Magic Carpet. It's 80 records, done 1999, right before, well, a couple years before September 11th. I also recorded for him too, but we'll listen to this later. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm actually hanging on to it. I'm selling some of my CDs. We're gonna go buy an antique. All right, so Linda took me to Walmart before we're going to Plano Antique to see what we're gonna get on a bid. And I don't know if I'm gonna bid on the sandals. Yeah, sandal magic carpet. But we're just gonna see what they'll say, and then I'm gonna go buy half price and do another bid, and see what they'll say and see who's higher. I don't know if the Plano Antique Mall does bids, so I don't know if Plano Antique is even gonna do what half price. Half price does a bid, so they'll basically tell you, okay, all your CDs are worth this amount. So we're gonna see in a minute. We got to run by this place right here, which is called Walmart. Nuclear war? What about my career? Let me see it real quick. Get it covered up. Right there.
One moment, please.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm more about the moment of now. Nuclear war. Oh, I have to be still like a mime. I go, nuclear war? What about my career? And I go like this. No, that's funny. All right, let's go to Walmart. All right, going into Walmart. Oh, they got a First Convenience too. Linda's going to check her account at the bank, First Convenience Bank. So we're gonna see, kind of look at their ATMs right here. All right, so we're at this, which one are we at? What Walmart are we at? Plano Walmart. And so they gave me this right here, and then they asked me to write my phone number down on a piece of paper and put my name on it. I guess they're going to call me for an insurance quote to see what's going on with their insurance. Maybe they have lower car insurance. I don't know. I'm going to compare them with Farmers. Anyway, this is the bank I used to work for about 4 years. It's known as First Community Insurance Services with First Convenience Bank. Oh, they have a different name. Okay. They have a different name with their insurance people. Okay. So I guess they have a separate insurance thing.
Where?
See, if you're like with Farmers or something, you get a quote to get a low, try to see if you can get a lower insurance. See, this is what they cover right here.
Yeah, that bank has 3 different names. It's been around since 1895.
No, it hasn't. No, this is brand new. They just started doing it. First Convenience and First National and Fort Hood. That was the 3. But this is their 4th name because insurance. First Insurance. I'm actually looking to work for insurance. So it's home, renter, vehicle, life, pet. Hey, I could get Edmund covered. And then business. This is actually kind of cool. I'm going to check them out for real. So I give them my information so they can get a quote. But it sounds kind of weird they would do that, but I don't know. I told them I'd do it online and they want the information anyway, so anyway, I guess they'll get the information. Sounds good to me. This is crazy, but we're in Plano, and even the kids in Plano, even though they're missing, they actually look well-to-do. Well-dressed, well-groomed. All of them have pretty nice haircuts. Interesting names. Christian Baca. I guess maybe they do local. They have like, here's the number. Yeah, they do local too. Yeah, so we figured out that Montana abbreviation is MT, Missouri is MO. We're gonna listen to more of Sandals' Magic Carpet. She is the one and only Linda in a pool as a little child. This looks actually like my grandmother, Granny Ann, a little bit. Pretty cool. So my cousin Robert Cam, it should have his name under it. It should say 1999 Robert Cam. But it says 80 records, so you have to do the archives on that one. He's also a musician. This is like track 1. Introduction.
Grandpa, tell me about Sandals' Magic Carpet.
Sandals' Magic Carpet.
Let's see if we go to the second one.
It was beautiful, and it had the smell of the finest intoxicating herbs.
That's called introduction narration.
I remember that smell from when I used to ride on Sandals' Magic Carpet.
You used to ride on it, Grandpa?
Oh, yes. We had a wonderful time in those days. The sky seemed like it would just open up and take you in. That old magic carpet has had so many adventures that it's lost most of its fragrance, and it doesn't fly for me anymore. If I close my eyes and sit down, it can bring me visions of the past. All I have to do is let go, and it will guide everything I see. It seems to be telling me of the
What do
angels,
you mean, Grandpa? How do you know that?
because I'm sitting on it right now.
But you're sitting in a chair, Grandpa.
Oh, yes. Well then, close your eyes and use your imagination.
Hey, there you are on the carpet.
Very good. You have a wonderful imagination. What am I doing right now?
You're waving at me.
That's right. How about right now?
You're making a funny face.
Very funny. Put that tongue back in your mouth. Now, using your imagination, come sit next to me on the carpet. What does it feel like?
It feels alive. It feels like it could take off and fly.
Your imagination, it can do anything you want it to do.
I want it to fly. Whoa. Grandpa, how'd you make it do that?
I didn't do anything. You are making it fly. It doesn't fly for me anymore. I'm just along for the ride. Would you like to hear the story of the angel?
Tell me.
Very well. The magic carpet is trying to tell me that one early morning before the sunrise, when Samuel met an angel way up in the clouds.
No speakers up here or anything?
Your imagination provide everything you see. One morning, when the moon was still out, Sandal took her little carpet so high, she came across an angel that taught her the way of life. Are you ready to meet up with Sandal in the clouds? Okay, here we go. You see stars getting brighter, so we get higher and higher.
Part of Plano Antique.
There's an angel.
Sandal, do you know the way of life?
I know my way.
Sandal looks down and notices that she is hot.
All right, Plano Antique again. This time Linda's sober. So I'm gonna see if we can get a quote on these. It's quite a bit of stuff. And then I'm gonna head off to Love Field eventually. Now remember, The Filmmakers, which is a comedy ghost story that I wrote, has the character Irby Keller and Rainy Love. Those names were inspired when I used to pick people up at Love Field. There's a road there called Irby Keller. I spelled it differently in the comedy ghost story. It's a screenplay that I wrote called The Filmmakers. And we do have 8,600 views right now. Rainy Love's character is based on Love Field. A lot of people think it's based on Courtney Love, but it's actually based on the airport. Because there's an airport in Dallas called Love Field. It's where JFK landed. And there's a road there called Irby Keller. That's where the name came from. Oh boy, she's taking her sweet time. She's a little slow in getting into the shot. I would say probably by sometimes minutes and sometimes even days. Yeah, I'll bring some water if you want to. Because I bring the shot to her. Perfect. Water sounds very, very good. I don't care. There you go, Snickles. Or Rainy Love. And I am Irby Keller. Irby Keller is a screenwriter, a filmmaker. And Rainy Love is basically like his common law wife. They live in a place and they're visited by a ghost. That's an actor that fell off a balcony. Daniel Lunt was going to play it. He had moved back to Waxahachie, though. So I haven't gotten funding though. We're also looking at the projectionists too. They're all the way from Cherokee Nation. All the way from Cherokee Nation. All right. We're going to do the quote, and then we're going to get into this shot right over here. This is Goo Goo Dolls. Oop. Hyundai. Or Honda, maybe. Can't tell the difference between the two. Yeah, it's a Honda. Okay. All right, we're going in right here to Plano Antique Mall. We're gonna do a quote on some CDs, but I'm not gonna sell some originals. I've got my cousin's Sandal Magic Carpet. I'm gonna hang on to that. And I got another guy's original CD that I'm gonna hang on to. And so I have a lot of copyright Smashing Pumpkins, things like that. All right, ready? Let's go. And there's the local thief right here.
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 new ones.